Welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Yeah, Jabes. I'm excited today.
Are you?
Yes. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited about life right now.
I'm really happy for you.
And you should be.
And I am.
You should be. And I love that for you. And I love that for you, Jabes. And I love that for you.
I'm sorry. Welcome to my breakdown. But go ahead.
Yeah, I know you're having one, which
That's okay.
We can get into.
Nah, we don't have to.
The rest of us, no, I've got my own levels of breakdown and everything like that, but it's for different reasons.
Yeah.
Other than you dealing with like appliance people. So
dealing with bitch armor.
I'm sorry?
Like putting on my bitch armor. That's like really hard for me. And what they don't know is when I am bitchy, like I go home and cry about it later. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I know you just think I'm a bitch when I'm being a bitch, but like I'm doing it.
Yeah, you are.
Because if I'm not, you're going to put me at the bottom of the pile and you're going to put some dude like, I don't know, Ross Patterson that makes a fucking stink.
Yeah.
He's going to go to the top.
I make a scene.
And then the person that's nice and understanding is going to go to the bottom. But that's not what we need to talk about.
No, we can. Because it's rare that I see you upset. I'm usually just like, hey, let me do this and then we'll be done with that situation in probably 20 minutes. Sure. Jesse's having a little problem with the dryer. People said, hey, you can get a new washer dryer, blah, 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 right? We just moved into a new house. None of that is exciting whatsoever. I don't know what's going on with you in Home Depot and why, because there's a Home Depot right across the street from our house.
It's a whole thing.
I'm to the point where I'm going to just drive if I don't get a satisfactory answer out of you by tomorrow with Home Depot, I'm going to put the dryer in the back of my pickup, walk in, no mask, because this is my dream now. I also want to incorporate my dream in there.
Sure,
because I know there's going to be an 80-year-old woman at the front who's like, sir, mask, and I'm going to be like, fuck you, I've had it. All right,
dragging the dryer by the wire.
Yeah,
which
just
I
by
think
the wire.
You can do. Yeah.
I've already got it mapped out in my mind. I'll get that long cart that has no fucking box around it, and it's just like a shipping pallet or whatever. Slam it down on there. Walk into the dryer section, ask who's the overlord of the appliance section. There'll be one fucking Bob that raises his hand. Hey, Bob, you fucked my wife over. Here's what's going to happen to you. I'm going to put this in the middle of your goddamn showroom, and I'm going to take the dryer I want. I'm not going to give you my phone number. I'm going to instead give you my address. That way, you can just come to my house, and if you have a fucking problem with it, we can settle it in the front yard, or you can get fucked. Because you could probably just go ahead and call the police right away. Because that's going to happen.
Sure.
And then I'll walk out without my mask on and just wave. And once again, scream out, I've had COVID. I'm over your bullshit. It was 3 days. Light diarrhea. I don't care. Just shut the fuck up about COVID. I don't need to hear it anymore. So if you need that, I want to do that. That's the thing. I know. I love doing shit like that.
I know, and it's nice to have it at my disposal, and I know that I do, but I want to take care of it myself.
I'm also one of the last people on earth who loves like a good physical confrontation.
Sure. And I understand that. And I know that
in the street.
You're in my back pocket. That's for sure.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's Diane and Jake. And
if I don't
I don't get the answer that I want and need today, they will understand. What I was going to do is I was going to bring my phone, put it on voice memo, and have the entire conversation with Jake and Diane and possibly Al, the manager. And they know me too. They know my number. Hi, Miss Patterson. And so we have a relationship now. Did I ever want to have a relationship and know by name 3 motherfucking people that work at Home Depot? Never.
No.
Never. I went in on a Saturday in November. Yeah. Beginning of November. I went in on a Saturday. I got...
It's like an Earth, Wind, and Fire song.
I needed to do a bunch of stuff. So at Home Depot, I got washer, dryer, oven, right?
Yeah.
It's a good amount of money. I don't want to say how much it is, but it's enough that like you should probably take care of someone, right?
It's $3,000.
They're gonna do installation.
Yeah, they're not doing
right.
Anything.
These are the dates. These are the things. Here's all your money you paid. Great. That was supposed to be the last time that I went in to that Home Depot.
Yeah.
I've been in 6 times since because of various things. So
what is stopping you from letting me go? Just finish this for you. Like I can't even hear the story. What is stopping you for letting me finish this? I don't understand.
I don't know. I feel like I'm so close.
God.
I feel like I'm at the last.
You were describing every American,
part of it.
and like every single person in America who's just like, oh no.
Yeah, so that's why you should let me finish.
Finish the Home Depot thing?
That's why you should let me finish because I'm every person in America, right?
No.
Okay.
No. You shouldn't. Why?
Business as usual.
Time, man. I try to tell people this all the time. Time is the most valuable thing we have. Some people just don't mind wasting it. I don't know. Like you're busy as shit. I don't know why you have this much time to do. I'll just go in there and end this today, for Christ's sakes. And I'd love to do it. I'd be happy to do it. James,
okay.
I got a pickup truck. I'll crank up the Christmas music, Bing fucking Crosby, as loud as it'll go. Hop out without a mask on. Fuck you, Santa. Let's go. And get the dryer of your dreams. I'll be in and out of there in 15 minutes. Shit, that bitch will be plugged up. We can stick our fucking hands in there and warm up in a half hour.
Both ways present their challenges. Like, not every time does that work for you, and not every time does my way work, but sometimes they both work, right?
I don't know.
It doesn't always work for you. You have to admit. It does not always work for you to go in and be an asshole.
I can't remember the last time it hasn't worked.
Define work. You know what I mean? Working. It's like, did you get, I don't know.
I got all the things. All of the things that I ordered. Whatever I ordered and paid for, I look at it like old school, like fucking medieval time shit where you're just bartering with people. Money or a credit card is the same thing as like a fucking puka shell. Where it's like, oh, can I trade you for your food? You're a great hunter. And I've got this jewel that you need to give your wife. Like, can we just... That's the way I treat it. It's like, hey man, did I pay for this? Yes or no? When were you supposed to do it? On that day? Did you do it? No. Therefore, I'm just taking your shit. And you can figure it the fuck out on the back end. Because all it is all these people just don't want to do paperwork for shit. That's it. So, if you just walk in, drop it off, then they'll be forced to do the paperwork because they don't have a goddamn choice. And if they go through the system, then it's like, oh man, when was that supposed to be here? Oh, that's why that guy walked in the middle of fucking Christmas and just dropped off a dryer in the middle of the store and said, fuck everyone. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm down with that.
Yeah. So just let me do it.
I guess now that you're saying it, it's like they really have fucked me over.
Yes, dude, for like 2 months. There's an oven in the middle of our garage that has been sitting there for 6 weeks. And every day I'm just like, what the fuck are we going to do? That's a brand new oven.
I called them and they forgot about me, they said.
Ah, did they? You know who they wouldn't forget about? What's up, fuck boys? We're cooking food today, aren't we? I will tie up a motherfucker and have them come install it by hand. Like, for real, at Home Depot. And I don't even give a shit. Because the beauty of it is, and what we do for a living is people would expect it out of me. So even if the story went viral and went on TMZ and they're like, hey man, Ross Patterson, the guy from that fucking podcast, that crazy motherfucker, like, what happened to him? Oh, he walked into a Home Depot with a brand new oven and just dropped it on the floor or kidnapped an employee and had him come over to the house? Of course he did. We listen to that show every day. Every cop in America listens to this show. They would be like, oh shit, was that Ross who did that? Motherfucker, I knew he would. I knew he would do shit like that. Come on, James. That's what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Guys, was this a better or worse experience than the carpet crew?
Oh, geez. I mean.
I know.
Guess what I said to the carpet guy?
Ray Bokey is in witness protection.
He's done.
Yeah,
he's done.
He's no longer with us anymore.
The AZEMT gave us $5 and said, love you guys. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Wish you worked at Home Depot. And so I am so horrified to admit when that happened, he called me. I said, no problem, dude. Mistakes happen.
Oh,
just fix it.
Every time. It's just... Yeah,
you know what I mean?
can't-
It's crazy.
can't even, no.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
You're living in the 1950s. This is a now.
Oh, yeah.
This is a now world. It is fucking Karen's rule of the world, dude. You should have showed up with a fucking cell phone, stuck it right in his goddamn face. I'm the person. Where's your fucking shit? They would have had that on your goddamn truck. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fucking Arthur Blank himself, who started Home Depot, would have showed up and fucking screwed that in. Gwee, 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 gwee. Arthur fucking Blank. You owe me anyways, Arthur. You fucked up the Falcons, bro. Hiring Dan fucking Quinn. Come on, Arthur. Yeah, it's the owner of Home Depot, the guy who invented it. That motherfucker would have been in our house installing the oven in 15 minutes. Because we live like 10 minutes away from that goddamn place. So let me know, Jabes. I've got nothing to do this afternoon. You know?
Yes, you do. You have fake news. You probably have a drinking bro.
I have 10 million things to do, but still, I'll be honest with you. I don't mind shit like this, and I don't mind confrontation. It helps me feel alive inside.
Yeah.
It does. To the point where I'm jealous of like other people being able to do shit all the time, like work-wise.
Yeah.
Where they're unstoppable. Like this fucking Taylor Swift thing I woke up to this morning. I am all in. This is the day. She broke me today, December 10th, in the year of our Lord 2020. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Is this the after death, Bob? Hot Bob?
No, this is.
It's the year of our Lord 2020.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
great.
you don't start at 1.
All right. You always wonder. I'm not a religious man, never proclaimed to be. Played a priest once on Halloween, and I feel like I did a pretty good job. Today was the day she broke me. December 10th, 2020. Taylor Swift is the greatest female musician of all time. I'm ready to declare it. I woke up this morning, top trending story. Taylor Swift turns 31. And as a surprise for herself and her fans, she's releasing yet another album tonight at midnight.
Oh.
With Bon Iver's on it. Heim.
The bitch is back.
Is it Haim or Heim? I
Haim.
want to go super German with it.
Haim, the sisters?
Hot Bob has been texting about a dead person all morning. Bob, they're dead. You're not bringing them back to life anymore.
Haim,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's Haim. No, but how do you pronounce it? Is it Heim?
It's Haim.
That looks like Heim to
I
me.
think this is for the Jewish word.
Yeah, exactly.
well.
If we're talking about the band, it's Haim.
Yeah. Bob, that other person's dead. You're not bringing them back to life. I'm sorry. I love you. Quit texting. They're dead.
Nice. Real nice.
It wasn't
Real nice.
It wasn't like an ex-girlfriend. Did you bang her, Hot Bob? Did you have sex with her?
No.
Okay, great. Well, then would
Mm-hmm.
Then that's when you feel weird about it. Where you're like, oh shit, I used to fuck that dead person. That's when you start to feel real iffy about your life. Where you're like, oh shit.
That's happened to me.
Yeah, it's happened to me too.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh shit. I used to fuck that dead person. And then you think of them dead. Anyways, with Taylor Swift, yeah, Haim is on this one. Bon Iver is back for another track. The National's on it. And it's a full track list. It's not like a bullshit Kanye, here's 6 songs and I'm calling it an album. No. There's like 34 fucking songs on this thing.
And there's not only going to be one hit. Every fucking song's going to be amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Hammer the like button if you're watching on YouTube. I'm jealous of her work ethic. Like, it bothers me to a point where I'm just like, oh fuck, man. It fucks with me because that's my work ethic. And obviously we have children. She's single and can do whatever the fuck she wants all day. But part of me is just like, oh man, because I woke up to that and then I got like a million emails, like messages. I don't know why I call them emails anymore. DMs from people who had gotten as the sun rises, it dawns on him. Which is out everywhere. I went full Taylor Swift and dropped the paperback and all that other shit to beat the Amazon bullshit.
Awesome.
I understand you don't want me on the New York Times bestseller list again, so you're not releasing the hardback. That's the way to get there. I clearly know what you're doing. However, I also know how publishing works, and if I put out the fucking paperback, it is print on demand or be at people's houses in 48 hours, so you can get fucked. I just want the product in there. I'm already a New York Times bestselling author. My last book was already #1 in the world. I can't go higher than that at this point, so I don't give a shit. It's Christmas. I just want everybody to have their shit and enjoy it. That being said, the fucking 60 messages I got this morning were people had read it already in 36 hours. And they were like, holy shit, I couldn't put it down. That's it. When's the next one coming out? And I'm like, fuck. I have so much shit to do. Otherwise, I would just sit there like Taylor Swift, Go watch the doc on Disney Channel, right? She's given up on life because she's just working now. She doesn't want to be hot anymore, doesn't care about being hot anymore. Starting to get that curvature, the spine, because she's overwriting so much. I get all that shit too. And it oddly made me jealous where I was just like, oh, fuck, I could grind out another one of these goddamn things easily. If I had the time, I just don't have the time for it. And this one took like a year.
Fucking family.
It's not that. This one took a year. These things are so hard to write because every other line is a one-liner. It's a joke. So it's like you've constantly got to update and refresh and make these jokes as fresh as they can possibly be, but also in a time period way. And like, it's very, very difficult. But otherwise, yeah, dude, everybody's like, man, I want another one. And I'm like, dude, you're going to get it. You're going to get it in 2 years. No, it's not going to be now or my wife is going to leave me. And that's what it is. But then I look at Taylor Swift. Oh, is this your second album you're putting out this year? Because the first one was nominated for 17 fucking Grammys. And then you're like, guess what's not good enough? That. So I'm going to drop another fucking album on my birthday that will not be eligible for any trophies because the Grammys, the timeline is passed. So that's not going to be eligible till next year. It's incredible. I'm all done. She's the greatest female musician of all time. And if this album is just as great as the last one was, fucking A, man. I might sign up for her thing. Is there a kitty cat club that she runs where I can get like little paw prints of
Yes, I think
shit?
so.
I think there is, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, man, I get it. What I will say is this, though, because everybody's asking about the audiobook. 2 weeks. Audible will release that in about 2 weeks. We got like the rights from like Shawshank Redemption and some other shit. Like, this is fucking rad. Like, there will be nothing like this in the world. So at least there's that to look forward to. But yeah, man, I used to just lock myself up and fucking write like this for hours. And it was around the same age where it was just like, all right, sweet. That was
you
like,
can certainly do that again.
no, well, you can't. Well, not with a family in real
If
life.
your family lives in another house and you just pay alimony and stuff like that. I'm joking. Quit. No, you can. I think it's hard on you as well. Like you write all night.
Yes.
Like.
Yeah. So.
But do it. I don't.
No, I can't. You can't do it. Because then you stumble around the house and you're just like,
Well, it's like the
4 a.m.
pool's coming. I'll take a guest house. You know what I mean? Look, it's whatever.
Sure. Because I would love to hop back into the. The outline's already there, but it is what it is. No, we've got to take some time off, I think, or else at some point you just break, probably.
Well, not you, but we will.
Yeah, you guys will, not me, obviously. Because there was 1 year I was trying to think about it today with this Taylor Swift shit. Right, I was like, God damn, that is unbelievably prolific. There was 1 year I wrote 5 films. Then the following year I wrote 3 and then shot all of them, produced all of them, starred in all of them, directed all of them.
Which ones?
It was Darnell Dawkins, Pool Boy, and then FDR American Badass. 3 wildly different movies, like across the board.
Yeah.
Wrote all of those, shot all of those, produced all those, and started in the same fucking year. And then the year before, I had written 5 films for this other deal. That I went to the hospital for it, but it was worth it.
Sure.
I had pneumonia. That's when I hit that doctor up, the concierge doctor, which we're having a hard time here with. I hit that concierge doctor up that I used to have, the Rock Doc in LA, and I go, hey man, I owe one more script for this package, and he goes,
can't do it.
and I go, I think something's wrong with me, like physically wrong with me, and that's when he goes, you have pneumonia. And so they did all the tests, and they do an MRI for pneumonia, which I was unaware of, right? Because they've got to examine your lungs to make sure you're not going to fill up or die or have fluid or whatever. And he goes, look, after this, I would highly recommend going to the hospital or whatever. And he goes, how important is this to you? He goes, is this worth dying over? And I was like, this is one deal at the time. And I was like, yeah, it is. And he goes, all right, well, what do you need? And I was like, boop, 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 boop. Lollipop. Let's get me the full bottle of syrup so I can get through this, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because they do have morphine lollipops. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know what that would do, but the syrup I did at least.
Okay.
So, yes, they did have that. But the syrup, I was just like, hey, man, give me 2 of those jugs and let's get on with our lives. Bang that shit out in fucking 8 days. To this day, that is one of my favorite scripts I've ever written, and I don't remember writing one word of it. Not one.
Lil Ross.
It's called Bleed Hard. It was a spoof of Roadhouse set in current day. And it was about a bouncer who, it wasn't a bouncer, he was a bar back. and his mom died in a Mommy and Me kiln accident. And all he cared about was glassware. So like every piece of glass inside this bar had to be just right. And it was going to star Kevin Sorbo, and it took place in like 1991.
And why can't we? Oh
well,
people aren't making shit.
Nobody's making anything. Because that's the other question I get is, hey man, when are you guys going to make another movie? And it's just like, dude, nobody's paying for movies anymore. No one. And even if you are, where is it going?
Right.
Where are you going to put that up? Because Netflix isn't buying, they're not doing that shit.
Where could we put it? YouTube? Not YouTube.
You can put it on YouTube, but it's
Can you put it on Amazon for free?
You're just giving a movie away for free. Yeah, you can put it up on Amazon Prime, yeah.
Or on our website, right?
Yeah.
You could paywall YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Certain accounts.
You could, but like Vimeo made me that offer as well, where they were like, we'll give you 90%, we only keep 10. That's how desperate they are to get people to Vimeo. And I was just like, what the fuck is that? I didn't know if there's a Vimeo
YouTube
app.
Would be easy.
It would, yeah. So if everybody's donated, I would give the movie away for free. I don't give a shit about that. But
It wouldn't be free, but it'd be a small fee on YouTube. You put it behind a paywall on YouTube.
Well, you can do that on Amazon. So, yeah. If you're going to do it, you might as well do it. I would just give it away. Truthfully, if somebody's paid for it, I don't give a fuck.
Just Venmo Giorgio, and we'll figure it out.
Giorgio will put it up.
Giorgio's
watch it at my house.
Giorgio's trying to make his dreams happen right now. And
Did you see this Horace and Pete that you're looking at?
Horace and Pete.
It's the
Yes.
Do you remember?
It was awful.
Yeah.
It was
so
absolutely
Louis
terrible.
C.K. though
Yep.
did really well with that model, right? Of just like putting everything on his site, $5 or $7 or whatever it is.
Yep.
And
except for this one. This one was a colossal failure for him.
It
and
really was.
He talks about losing all of his
so
money
weird.
to this. Yeah.
I watched it.
It was awful. I watched 2 episodes. I couldn't get through anymore.
I got what they were trying to do. I just didn't want that to be happening in my eyes, in my ears.
Yeah. Hammer the like button right now if you're watching on YouTube. But Giorgio, his dream is going on now, and we're trying to figure this out. Giorgio, I think it's fair to say you're the biggest Joe Rogan fan I've ever met. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I love Joe Rogan.
mean,
he's great.
The
right?
Joe Rogan sphere, like he likes a lot of people around Joe Rogan and Joe Rogan, what he's created, like, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Because Giorgio, you do stand up now at, are you still doing stand up at WTF?
Yeah, I went there last night to watch a few of the other local Austin comics.
Was that you at OPA?
It was me at Opa.
Okay.
Yeah. On Tuesdays I do.
OPA.
So right now there is a once in a lifetime event going on, and it's Joe Rogan, Dave Chappelle, and friends. They are doing a 5-night local residency here at Stubbs Barbecue.
Yeah.
Which not only do you get to have some good food, but you get to see this, whatever this is, right? The tickets are very, very expensive, Giorgio. And how much did I say? My guys got them for? What was it? $2,000?
2 tickets for $1,500.
I could get the whole
that's it.
table for $2,800.
$2,800, yeah.
And I don't know how many ghost beds you guys have bought lately.
I'll tell you what, Giorgio. How much is it? $2,800?
No, what do you want the whole table or you want 2 tickets?
Well, no, it's
Oh no, I was just messing around.
it's
Just tell
2.
us what it is. You want 2 or you want 4?
Are you trying to bring a lady to this? Is that what you're trying to do?
Hold up.
What?
Is what's happening when
We're live
I
on
think
air.
Let's. Is this happening on air?
Well, here's the thing. If you're
I'm just
trying to bring a
asking
lady,
if you just-
maybe for Christmas we
You
can have
just
everybody
need-
donate in the comments section.
You just need to say what it is that you
What it
actually want to
is.
do.
Yeah, what is your dream here? Because, by the way, Friday is tomorrow. That is the last day that Joe Rogan is actually going to do it with Chappelle. You know that, right?
Oh, that's right, because all the other ones are just Chappelle and Friends. only.
Correct. Yes.
I would love to just be there, be standing side stage by myself. You know, as soon as Dave finishes his set, flicks his cigarette, looks at me, gives me a wink.
Not a fucking dream that can't happen, dude.
That's my dream.
No,
Like,
do you want tickets to the show?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Whatever you can
Not
get.
what your dreams are.
All right.
Not what your hopes and dreams are. Like for this exact thing, in the parameters that I've just laid out for you, which
Yeah.
one would you be your
Yeah, which
would be
one?
your
two
dream?
tickets would be amazing.
Just 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
1,500 to. You have someone in mind?
Yeah,
I have a friend visiting in town.
a lady?
Yes.
Is she worthy of that?
I don't know.
We're gonna
is
leave that.
Or is like Hot Bob or
We're gonna
Fake
leave
Dan
that.
worthy of that extra ticket?
We're gonna
Oh,
leave that
oh.
TBD.
Yeah, TBD. I mean, Dan's got a better butt, but I think he's just been hitting the squats lately. So
Yeah. Because what we could do is ask people in the comments section, and be like, hey man, I'll pick up the rest for Christmas. What is it? $2,800 for the table?
He wants just 2 tickets for $1,500.
Yeah.
Well, now we're talking about Hot Bob and like Dan too. So now this is like a tetherball media outing. So like we might need this table. I'm not going to leave my brothers in arms here alone.
Seems like a business.
Never mind. You should have been an asshole. You were going to get a ticket, and now you were nice. You see what happens? We're going full circle. Now you were nice, and it's not going to fucking happen.
Because we were going to ask people to donate. I don't understand the donating thing on the YouTube. People do it, and we're grateful for it, but I don't know how it works.
If anybody donates anything, we'll pick up.
We'll match it. Yeah. Well, for Christmas, we'll match it. So if you want to send Giorgio to Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle tomorrow night, put $750 in the thing. We'll see if this happens. I don't know. I have no idea how this works on YouTube, like with tipping people and all that shit and like whatever it is. But yeah, if you want Giorgio to go, we'll do it. Yeah, do you know how that works?
I think it's a tax write-off. Because technically
and I don't think you get it right away, right? It's like it comes at the end of the month. That doesn't
matter. Yeah, it's a direct deposit in our account for the company itself. So like, if you want Giorgio to go, we're about to find out their love for Giorgio on here, because if not, and you don't get $700, $2, $9.99, $10. We're up to $11.99, and we'll give you that other $5. Yeah, so you're
even
up,
if you
up
put
for,
like a couple
$15.
dollars.
Yeah,
people. Like I don't know if everyone can do the super chat.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how any of this works on the super chat.
I keep getting DMs wondering if people can donate less than $1.
And that's the love they have.
Craigers, Jacob Nickel, all this. So right now, there's $12 for Giorgio to go live out his dream.
I love it.
Joe Rogan and Dave
We are
Chappelle.
on track. We'll do it for every show. How about that? We'll do it as a daily total.
Yeah. Well, it's tomorrow.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
Richard Danoff just gave $100. We're getting close.
Richard,
Danoff.
Oh my
Merry
gosh.
Christmas.
You can't.
Oh, you rich?
Merry Christmas.
You rich?
This
$5 from Cade Magnum. This could actually go down today. $10.
$10, Josh.
I hope Dave flips him off. $5 for the
Herps
ungrateful
85.
Papa
Herps 85.
G. We're it's a Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh my
$2.69 from AJ Gamble.
What's
$2.69.
What's up, Hot Bob? We'll do this for you too when you've been here.
There it is. Papa G, have fun.
What's up?
$4.99 from Reed White's.
This is like donating presents to an orphanage and then getting all the orphans so drunk that they don't remember anything they fucking
I'll
open.
be like, Giorgio, did you go? I don't know, bro.
Tony Zach just gave you $20 and said, follow your dreams, Papa G.
Follow your dreams.
Follow
Although,
your
I
dreams.
don't recommend doing that. But for this instance, like I said, the parameters of what we're saying, not you going on stage with Joe Rogan.
Yeah. But I will say this. So Jesse and I went. Jesse got tickets for me when the book came out.
Right.
It was a nice surprise Christmas thing, and we were in the front row. We didn't know because there was only like 40 tables at this place, so you don't really know.
Mom was uncomfortable.
$5 for Danny K. Be best,
Giorgio.
The people at our table, because you have to go in groups of 4 or 6. Dave Chappelle, in the middle of the show, leaned down and just, because you're 2 feet away from him, just leaned down and lit his cigarette off the table.
The guy
Rihanna gave $5. Happy Pinecone Day for Papa G. Yeah. We're trying to make dreams come true for Giorgio here to go see Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle.
Of course she did.
For Christmas.
Of course she did.
You guys are really sweet.
$4.99. All right.
$4.99.
It's going to end up happening, and he's going to test positive for COVID.
Oh, so yeah.
Right, dude. Oh, exactly. Be fucking careful. If this happens, you need to quarantine.
Wait for the tickets for the brand, Papa Giorgio. Another 10 from Craigers. Gigi, $69.69. Papa G. I don't know what this is for. I just got
here
it
for 5 minutes. I think it's to see. He thinks it's to see your dick. I think.
No. So what it is again, if you're just tuning in now, it is to help Giorgio live his Christmas dream. He's always wanted to see Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle. They're playing this magical show for 5 nights in a row. It is all worth it. It's one of the craziest events we've ever been to. Where I was just like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, it was interesting.
It was awesome. So we'll talk about it, and then you keep donating money for Giorgio. I will match it, and then we'll send you
and we'll shout you guys out. We'll go back up and
$5 from Adam Quarter, $9.99 from Andrew Fernandez.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna happen.
This is gonna happen, Giorgio. I feel like it's going to happen.
And if it's not that girl, you better find a fucking another one now.
Yeah, $50 from Homer Can 2. Anything for Papa G, the second best
guys,
thing
I need your help.
in the
If
shit
this
show next
happens,
to Jesse.
how do I lie to this girl and take someone else?
Just show her this episode, and she should be pretty good to not go with you. You said Dan has a better butt than her, and you're asking us how to not take her.
Hot
Again,
Bob, keep a
just send her the
tally of this, so that way we know. You don't have to follow any notes the rest of the show. Just keep a running tally here, so we know what we have. But I would imagine we're $300 or $400 short of sending Giorgio to Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle for Christmas. This would be hilarious and fucking awesome. So you and I got to go. It is super private. We had to lock up our phones in what are those called? The fucking Deerdos or Durandos. Were you with me?
For what?
You have to lock up your phone, stick it in the case.
Oh, yeah.
What's it called? The Fernandos?
It's like the Andover or the Dover or the Adirondack chair or something like that.
Yeah, whatever it is, right? Another $5. Do your thing, Papa G. There it is. We're probably $300 or $400 away from getting him to go. With that, you had to take a COVID test walking in. And you get there and they're like, hey, man, you've got to get there. The show started at like 7:30. And there was like 1 million comedians how many would you say we saw? 7?
Yeah.
Total. And it was, that night was Tony
plus
Hinchcliffe.
The host plus the DJ, yeah.
Yeah, Tony Hinchcliffe came out, the host, the DJ, and the stage, the makeshift stage is set up like, there we are. 15 for Papa G from Haddon Wilkes and $4.99 from Jarwoogie Mario Boy. We're getting close. We're probably only $300 away at this point. So when you walk in, you're like, hey man, you got to get there at 4:30 p.m. And it was like, shit. For what? Oh, because we've got nurses who are in full hospital gowns and a whole goddamn tent set up. Like it's the side of the road for a COVID test. They jam the pipe cleaner down your nose and then test you really quickly there. 15 minutes we had to wait.
Yeah.
And then
But that's rapid. If any hospitals are wondering where the rapid tests are, they're at a Chappelle show. Yeah, so right where they need to be. The setup that they have
is honestly better than the side of,
yeah.
It's better than any hospital has.
Yeah.
And you're getting right in there. Yonder is the name of that phone device, by the way. So you wait in these stalls, and they actually do call them stalls.
Oh, yes. Go to stall number 1.
Yes. Wait in your stall with your party. We're all going to send a nurse over to get you COVID tested. And then once you pass, $5 from Titan Uranus. Make proud Papa G. Once you get tested, then they're like, hey, enjoy the night and good luck and all that other fucking bullshit, right? But not before taking your phone from you immediately.
Right.
And I was just like, shit.
Yeah.
So we walk in and we have no idea we're front row.
It was amazing for me. Like, I loved not having the phone.
I love not having a phone too. The only thing,
even experiences like that, I was like, this is fucking rad because you can say it. You can say that this happened, but you're the only one that really experienced.
Well, if you take that Post Malone story, right? It was so unbelievable. I still have people that come up in the street and be like, hey, show me the picture. If I didn't have that one picture because our phones were locked up in Yonder that night, no one would believe me that
it was one guy that he let take his phone out to like play music.
Yeah.
And that guy was like either friends with us or in our group a little bit and was like, as he was changing the song, like took a picture. But yeah.
Yeah. So somebody said it sounds awful. No, it was fucking awesome. And I'll tell you why. Because once you're in, the only weird part is they had like 1 million photographers there for Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle. And it was like, they were shooting photos all night. It was like, but the rest of us can't? What are you going to do with the same photos of yourself all goddamn day? Jerron Carter, $5 for Papa G. So we get there and we're front row and I'm like, oh shit, we're in front row. And you didn't know.
No.
I didn't know because it's just a number of a table because that's where we are in COVID. Yeah, you have no idea.
Because there's like bars and weird little stage kind of things everywhere. So you don't know if where you're picking is the front or the whatever.
Right. And so there's a woman that walks you to your table. You have to wait for that too. And she walks us up there and she looks at the tickets. She goes, oh, you guys have like the best seats. And I was like, really? And we just kept going to the front. And I'm like, oh my God, this makeshift stage is probably about this tall. So it's about as tall as this desk right here. And, what would you say? We're 3 feet away, 2.5 feet away from them. Like,
the guy that was right across from us on the table.
Yeah.
Just had to lean up to light. Do you know what I mean? He didn't walk towards anything. He literally just stood up and lit his cigarette.
Yes.
So that's how close.
That's how close that Dave Chappelle was. Chris Dupe said,
Casey Ray.
Because Jesse told me to, have fun, Papa G, be best. $50. Casey Ray, $5. Papa G, money for your hometown. Shout out for my Porterville brother.
Chris Dupe's the best. He gave me my Be Best necklace.
Yes. Jeff Mule says $5 for leathery poon for Papa G.
Boom. Blam.
Philip
Bango.
Vickery, $1.99. Look, every dollar helps.
It all counts. Every dollar helps.
All adds up. But he probably needs about $300 more. So I'm just saying that. But anyways, so we're in there, order food. Homer Can throw in another $2. Logan LaPointe another $5 for Papa G's dreams to come true. Order some food, get some briskets, enjoying our life. They brought out White Claw buckets where you can just get a bucket of White Claw.
Yeah.
Or any other beer, bottles of wine.
Mom got a bottle of Chardonnay. Maybe 2.
Yeah, 2. And the weird part about it was when they said they had bottle service, I was like, what bottle? And she was like, you can get any bottle you want. You want a bottle of whiskey? I was like, oh shit, I didn't know it was that kind of party. I was like, well, goddamn, dude. So it was rad. And then people just kept coming out, like Tony Hinchcliffe, that other comedian. Who was the Mo guy that I had you guys look up? He was pretty fucking good. He's got his own Netflix special, the Arab guy.
He was actually one of my favorites.
He was great.
With Theo.
He crushed. Yeah. And then Rogan came out. Rogan was great. Chappelle came out. Chappelle was fucked up.
Wasted.
Did 90 minutes on transgender people.
Yeah. He's gotten more into a storytelling type of comedy, just one long story, which is great. It's fine. It's
awesome. Look, it is totally unique and different and everything else. And you're like, holy shit. And you're so close to these people. That's the beauty of this COVID sitch is like, if you do get to go to something weird like this, like because of all the testing and everything else, like you're just right there. Like I could have punched him right in the face if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Like he was an eye line to me right in front of my table.
The only thing I did say when we were in the stalls is like, from what they're telling us in the world with COVID or whatever, percentage wise, people have been turned away, right?
Yeah.
Just from, if we just go off percentage of what people are telling us on the news, right?
Yes.
That place was fucking packed.
And not one person
and not one person got turned away.
There.
Interessant.
Yeah. AJ Gamble gave $469 to Giorgio at this concert. You bring somebody to a show like this, Giorgio, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
You deserve a 69.
Yeah.
No one magically tested positive for COVID. Like crazy. But at the end of it, it felt like we were at somebody's house, like a house party where everybody's just gotten super fucked up. Mm-hmm. So Dave Chappelle at the end just said, because he had a full DJ and everything.
Yeah.
The setup was like Chappelle's show, to be honest with you. Like
yeah. So he could refer back. He had him play random songs sometimes of something he was talking about. And at the end, he was like,
he goes, I want to feel in love with everybody. I love all these people. Let's just all sing a song together. And it was like, what? And so it was like, yeah, let's just sing a song together. If I play a song, you guys sing it with me? We're like, yeah, fuck it, I guess. So he turns around and asks the DJ to play Radiohead's Creep.
Yeah.
By Radiohead. And so all of these strangers who we had all sat in this stall, got shit jammed in our faces. Everybody's all fucked up, eating barbecue. I think there was enough.
We had to watch Tony Hinchcliffe.
He was great.
I know.
He was great.
Bitch.
I know you're not a fan. And,
I hate him,
I wasn't
but he was
either,
great.
but he was great. And he was
great.
He had the best set of the night, to be honest
with
you. With that, we all sang this song with all these fucking strangers. Everybody's fucked up. And like, it was an unbelievable night. And you're just like,
it was unbelievable. Shit. There was something poetic about that because Radiohead won't even play Creep in their concerts.
Right.
they refused to.
Yeah.
So there was like something really beautiful about that happening, like the way that it should have happened at an actual Radiohead concert, but it never would have.
Yeah.
But then you're with Chappelle, like singing Radiohead, and it's like 10 million times better. And Joe Rogan's just looking at Joe Rogan's just looking at Chappelle like he's in love with him. Yeah. He was just like, he didn't even say anything for the second encore. He was just looking at Chappelle like, you're amazing.
Yeah. And every single person sang Radio. Here's the thing. I'm surprised that Dave Chappelle knew all the words to Creep by Radiohead. Like,
no, man, he's cool.
Either way, it was fucking rad. And then everybody walked out of there because you don't have phones and you're not allowed to take a picture of it. You're like, no one will believe me of what just happened. But I think that's also the setup too, where it's like, hey man, we're going to do this thing. It's a weird fucking time in the universe. And this is what it's going to be. You're a part of it and you'll be able to tell this story. Luckily we have a show that reaches, a gajillion people. Otherwise, no one knows about any of the shit that's going on where you're like, is it that cool? Yes, it is.
But here's also why it is that cool, because of the phones not being there. So people are allowed to say words they're not supposed to say, which I'm not going to say it here, but they don't have the fear of a cell phone, picking up some part of the set that's taken out of context, and then because he's been burned many times before like that.
They all have.
And that's the beauty of it. Like, look, there's no other way for us to do this. So you don't have your phones. Therefore, you're going to get the comedy that you want to get, that you used to get, and that we want to give you, right?
Yeah.
Without anyone else being involved, then the people that paid for it wanted to be here and know exactly what they're getting into, right?
And everybody who was there dropped all of the words that, man,
you're not supposed to.
Even one of those would get you canceled.
Sure.
But no one gave a fuck.
But in the context of the joke, it worked.
Yes.
You take that out in one clip
Yep.
and put it up somewhere, and they're canceled, right?
What's the running tally, Giorgio? What do we got here?
Since you told me to start keeping count, we're about $169. I didn't fuck with the change, so I just kind of rounded up. So it's like $169.
We've got.
No, that is not true.
Since I started counting, since you literally drop what you're doing, just count this. I think it's between like $300 to $500 right now.
Yeah. We're about 3 to 5. I'd say we're about $250 short now because I'm looking at it at the top. So we have all show. We will send Papa Giorgio to his dream. I just wonder who he'll take now. That's the thing.
I mean, that's an easy decision for me, to be honest.
Is it?
I mean, if all these people are throwing this money out there,
Dan
there's
is
a very special person
you.
that I have in mind. And I've already talked about their butt here today on the show, and it's a Mr. Cash Register over here.
Really? So you'll take Fake Dan to this show? All right.
Oh, 100%. Because I have no thoughty that's really worth the $750 ticket. And if all these fans are pitched in like this, then
look at that.
There's only one choice.
Look at that. All right, we need about $250 more here, and that's it.
Sorry, Hub Bob.
Yeah.
Trey Witzel just did the count, went back into the count. It's $437
and 95 cents. Okay, so yeah, you need about.
Does Trey Witzel need a job as a producer here at Tetherball Media?
to count? To count?
And all three of us.
And an office manager and just somebody to shoot guns through the ceiling here because we've got high ceilings. You can get away with it. Nobody's going to say shit. We had a huge studio. So $250 more, and we can. I'll pick up the other half and send Giorgio and Fake Dan there. Richard Danoff just put in 100. You're halfway there.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
See, I knew it. Richard is slowly going over to Fake Dan. Fake Dan is now Richard's favorite. And he's not wanting to tell me.
No, he
I'm his
says,
favorite.
He says, Papa, I was going to send you drugs for Christmas, but instead I'll fly in to go with you.
Whoa.
$2.99 from Matt Carlson. We're getting there, baby.
Anyways.
So I'll do the sponsors first because we've got a massive show today, and we're just going to rock it today. We'll do the sponsors first, though, baby. And then keep donating. Another $5 from Tom Strickland. Does Dan consent to the 69? I think he does. I've met his girlfriend. I think she'd be down.
Part of it is they were trying to get you laid as well, Giorgio.
No, I think they want Fake Dan to go.
How much for the full table?
$2,800, I think.
$2,800.
So what Dan is
$2,800
thinking
for the
is
full
like,
table.
oh shit, my girlfriend, and then it's like,
Yeah,
Hot Bob should come, and then
I'll
his wife needs to go.
And by the way, I'll tell you why the tickets are this expensive. Is they were gone in 30 seconds. No one can get these goddamn things. So therefore, it's like, hey man, if you're able to pay for this, great. But it's the last night. That's all you can do. It's like seeing fucking Elton John or something on his last night. Like, this is not going to happen again.
What were you going to say?
$19.99 from the Jeep Man 103.
I was going to say that Dan's girlfriend would actually like happily volunteer him up to 69 Giorgio.
Oh, okay.
She would be like, "Can
Fair.
I like film it for me?
Fair,
This sounds
fair,
funny."
fair.
You've hung out with her. She's cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
We like her. You going to get married to this one?
Calm down, dude.
What?
Calm
we like her.
the fuck down,
Hot
dude.
Bob is married.
He is.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Locked down.
You're locked down. Dan is non-committal. He is not going to answer this question. Are you guys still together? Okay, good. Okay. All right. Does she want to get married? Do you want us to ask her here today? Like, forget the YouTube. We're shadow banned on YouTube, but this audio goes out to like 3.8 million people. So like, yeah, I mean, we can make this happen. Jesse, we can get her license, $10 from Tom Brown. Get pissed up, fellas, and have a blast.
Yeah, I could be
we
ordained.
We can get Jesse ordained.
And by the end of the day, probably 3:00.
Easily. You can get her out there. Reed White's $3.99. It's all about that big Papa, dude. Papa G. They're coming through.
They want this call-in show. That's what they want.
Yeah, and so we're getting close to the call-in show, by the way. So we're trying to work out a deal with Mint Mobile right now for the call-in show. That way we can do this like a bunch and keep going. Kreger's just threw in $14.99 and said marriage is overrated.
He's about to get married. We're going to his wedding. But anyways.
Yeah, we are going to your wedding, actually.
Yeah.
It's next October. Jesse has the magnet on the fridge, the save the date magnet on the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is awesome. I've never seen that before, by the way. So kudos to you, Kreger's. I've never seen a save the date magnet. That's way better than a fucking card that you just kind of chuck. Like,
that's how you have to do it.
yeah, it's amazing. It's Ruben Schneider says it all circles back to Ryan Reynolds, doesn't it, Ross? Yeah, it does. He owns the world. He beat me. He won. Ryan Reynolds won.
He really did.
Fucking sucks, dude.
You shouldn't be investigating Facebook. Look at his He's
I
buying up everything.
I could fucking rant about Ryan Reynolds all goddamn day. I think that could be a 9-hour show, probably. Not that he's a bad person. It's just whoever his agent was who got him all of those movies, like that bombed for years and years and years, and then finally just told him to go back and be Van Wilder again in a cartoon suit. Congratulations. You know, it was that easy.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have stopped being Van Wilder anyways, brother. Why was he going for an Oscar? No need. All we wanted to see was Van Wilder. Give us the Van Wilder, and that's all we're getting now. And that's the Ryan Reynolds I like.
He grew the Oscar beard.
Yeah. Remember that? Ugh. Jeez.
I'm a serious actor now.
Instead of Dane Cook.
I have a beard, see? Yeah.
Dane Cook from
Told
Mr.
you.
Brooks when you were like, hey, man.
We are at about $603, $604.
Oh, my
$604.
goodness.
$150 short, and we'll send Giorgio to Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle. Oh, boy.
Best fans, best
Ever.
listeners, best group, best community. Love you guys.
Ever. But we love our sponsors too. GhostBed.com/Drinking Bros is giving you the mattresses. Everybody's locked in, man. All my people in California are so pissed off.
Your people?
All my peoples, dude, in California. 'Cause
Okay.
I still have a bunch of friends there. Like, just because we moved didn't mean that they died. I feel like they did.
Yeah.
But they're still there, and they're like,
I'm from there, so yeah.
they're like, this is fucking bullshit, and they're raging. And what a weird time out there, man.
So I will say again, Ventura isn't really that affected.
Well, when the sheriff comes out and says, hey,
Again.
we're not going to enforce this
Exactly.
bullshit anyways, who gives a fuck? Yeah, but restaurants, bars, all that stuff is closed. That woman's video who went viral was really fucking sad. Where there was a huge film crew next to there and like 900 extras from some Marvel movie. And it was just like, you're allowing them to eat right next to my restaurant outside because you're paying millions of dollars to Gavin Newsom, and I can't open my restaurant that I had to pay all the outdoor seating for. Crazy. GhostBed's doing a similar sitch here, man. Like the URL for GhostBed forever for us has been ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros. There's been all kinds of deals over the years there, and the biggest one is 30% off of everything. And typically that was reserved for like first responders, people in the military, teachers, government workers, or whatever. Now they're saying, hey, man, because of all the shit that's going on, there is a promo code at checkout for our listeners only, for everybody on this network that we're on, the media company. It's Drinking Bros. So if you type in Drinking Bros, you will get 30% off of everything.
Yeah. So if you go there, it's going to say 25% off like all pillows and 30% off bundles. But if you put in the code Drinking Bros, it's just going to give you 30% off everything.
Everyone, because of what's going on. Man, I've been yakking so much I got to put on the chapstick today.
Yakking?
Yakking, dude.
Puking?
No, dude. Just yakking my gums.
We'll try whatever we'll do whatever we need to do to lose weight around here.
Yeah, I'll fucking
bulimia
all over this microphone right before we get started. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros today. They got a 36-month pay-as-you-go program, no interest there. So all of these deals are applicable with this other stuff, and it's great.
Someone just texted me today that is moved to Texas permanently, kind of finally, and was like, I need beds. Is Ghost Bed for real?
Yes.
Because you like never know.
Correct.
And I'm like, absolutely. Every human in my family, extended and otherwise, is on a Ghost Bed.
Same.
And they love it.
Yeah.
The Luxe is the best. Get the adjustable base if you can, because that's luxury. And then get 30% off all of that. But anyways.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love it. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros. Today, another 100 from Richard Danoff. Dirty Dan, this one's for you. But Papa will always be my first love. Send me some ghost pillows. Email Rich. LOL. That's great, dude. Do you not have ghost pillows? Yeah. I think we're only like $50 away. Tally it up. If Trey Wetzel's watching, we'll get you some pillows, Richard. For
it was
sure.
$50. It was 150 before he just dropped 100. So yeah, it's about
Okay, great.
Dan, will you cut to us real quick?
Yeah, there it is. Oh, look at that! Look at the hearts! Look at the hearts!
He just trips over all the equipment.
Look at that camera. By the way, go back to that.
I know how gorgeous.
You look great today, Giorgio, and I like how the rest of your fellow producers back there are in soft focus, and
it's autofocus.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because it's autofocus. It's like the best camera ever.
That's great. That's great. So we're almost there. We're $50 away, and Dan and Giorgio can go to Chappelle and Rogan.
What's stopping us from getting that table?
Yeah.
Join us on Drinking Bros today.
Dan.
Who are the other two?
The other two?
Yeah. Who the other? It's a table. It's a 4-top.
Yeah, Giorgio gets a date. I get a date.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Rob's just over here being like, I work here. And
Rob's just like,
I know
I'm
for
your
1
best
second,
friend.
I thought they were going to go,
So did I.
We want to bring Rob,
We want to bring Hot Bob. That's your best friend in this world.
Skimmed right over you.
It's all right. I understand Kylie. I don't know what fucking gutter 22-year-old you're taking that's cooler than me.
Look, Giorgio needs some
26.
love. She's 26. Have you had sex with her before?
No, she's banged a couple of my friends.
Is she fun to hang out? Is she cool? Do you like her?
She is, but like, I mean,
Because I hung out with a
got
super
podcast crew
hot
here.
chick the other night that was boring as shit.
There's nothing
and
worse.
I'm going to say, if this girl is fucking fun and you can actually have a fun time with her, just go.
And
Just go.
I told, I told you. I said, hey, man, this person's boring that was going to this thing. And I was like, there's nothing I hate worse than boring people.
Mm-hmm. Or stupid.
Yes. It is my biggest pet peeve. I don't want to have dinner with, I don't even want to have one single drink with you.
She was bitchy and boring.
Right.
And here's the thing. You can be one. You can't be both.
Right. You can't be both.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
You can be boring and nice, or you can be bitchy and super fun. Boring and bitchy, my God, I was fucking dying.
Yeah, yeah. And I, the example I used, I go, dude, if we were at this thing with Dan and his girlfriend, I was like, that would be a pleasant evening. Like, because she's funny, she's great, and like at least you have a nice thing.
I could hang out with someone.
Yes, because when you're in a foursome situation at a table for anything, dinner, concerts, movies, whatever it is, right? If somebody's fucking boring, you're just like, oh man.
And what it makes me realize is with the person that we went with that brought her, I'm being super vague, but I have a vested interest in who they date because I have a have to fucking hang out with them. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I don't think of it that way. And then I'm like, oh, well, fuck, I need to like weigh in. Because if I'm the only other girl, I'm going to be the one that's talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not fucking cool as a friend to do to me.
No, not at all.
I would think about that. I'll be like, oh, like we are going with these people. Like, would she get along with them? Is it going to be fun?
What's the sitch there? What's the whole sitch?
And I think it was rude on his part.
So do I.
Like, look, I'm sure they had a great time that night. Again, very good looking. But fuck it. Because that's not what I care about. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't care about you guys having a good time that night.
I don't care.
I care about me fucking being able to hang out with somebody.
To be honest, dude, I know I've said this and you probably have never believed me over all of these years. There's nothing. I don't care how hot you are. If you were fucking boring, it doesn't matter. Like you might as well
believe you because I feel the same
person.
I feel the same way.
You might as well be living in a dumpster because I don't care. Next up, sponsor wise. Again, we're just rapping today. StrikeForceEnergy.com.
Boom, 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 boom. Shabloinker.
4 amazing flavors at StrikeForceEnergy.com. And I'm all hopped up on it. I got it in my drink today.
We know.
Lasts longer than 6 hours. So you can take that 5-hour energy and just stuff it up your ass. This one will give you an extra hour, hombre.
Clinically proven.
You know? Yeah, proven.
It's proven to be 1 hour longer. They've got, you've met him. He's like a chemist, scientist. I mean, they've got it down to the minute how long it lasts.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
And it's not a crash. You're just sort of like,
no. You're just like,
I could use another one. Yeah,
I need more.
Yeah.
I need more. Somebody give me more. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com today. 10-pack, 40-pack, 750-milliliter bottle. These are great stocking stuffers. They're not sold out. They will be there to you in time for Christmas. So go to StrikeForceEnergy.com today. Promo code REVOLUTION. 20% off. Same with this, by the way. This with the paperback out, you will get this in 48 hours. So if you want to buy As the Sun Rises, it dawns on them. I know they're fucking us over for the New York Times bestseller list, but the paperback is out and you'll get it in 48 hours. Stocking stuffers is what I'm trying to shore up here for the last 2 weeks before Christmas. So get it now because shit is fucking popping, dude.
Right.
It's popping. You'll forget. You forget. You don't want to be that dickless wonder out on Christmas Eve walking through the aisles of Target, you know?
Sure.
Give me some mouthwash. That's all that's left. I'll put some mouthwash in my girlfriend's stocking. Don't do that, dude. Get her something she can use.
Socks.
Yeah.
Hot Bob, would your wife like me or I don't know?
Yeah, I think she would. She lived in California for a while, lived in LA. Yeah, you two. I've thought about that already. I'd be like, oh, they enjoy each other quite a bit.
Okay, good.
Okay.
And she is having a baby?
We'll figure it out. We're trying to put it in.
Oh, okay, good. So
yeah, we're trying to get one in there.
Still.
Yeah, so I don't want to have to buy her another Christmas present.
Sure,
so
you're trying to put a baby in.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Now, I want to remind you that health insurance guy doesn't get here till Monday, so
well, it's not.
Maybe,
I mean,
she's not pregnant yet.
She's got her own health insurance.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah,
right, cool.
I just need to not like fall down the stairs.
It also takes 9 months. We're good.
Yeah. No. But some is like the pre-existing bullshit or whatever. Like that was part of the questionnaire, right?
Well, it's me.
No, not you.
Yeah.
So your pre-existing condition is fine.
Okay.
But it's your spouse and all that other shit.
Gotcha.
And
it's
ironically,
pregnant ladies they don't love.
It is always women. No lie. They told us that. They were like, "Who's the woman who's fucking older who works for you?" And I was just like, "What do you mean older?" And they were like in her 30s. And I was like, oh,
wow.
Jesus. Yeah, no lie.
Wow.
And they go, this is what the insurance the guy goes. He goes, well, it's a good thing she's not in her late 40s or 50s because then you guys would be fucked. That's what he said. And I was like, oh. But he stared off into the distance as if that had happened to him in his own company. And I'm like, oh, all right, sweet. Last but not least here, hellotushy.com/revolution. 10% off if you go to hellotushy.com/revolution and you get free shipping on a bidet. You can party all bidet and night. Bidet and night. Everybody's out of toilet paper. They're sold out. If you get that in your stocking, congratulations. That's a great stocking stuffer.
It's 20% off.
Is it fucking 20?
Yeah, dude.
Get out of here. I've got 10 on my copy.
Huh?
Yeah. I got 10 on my copy here.
You crazy for Ross Patterson Revolution.
Crazy.
See, they like our show a little bit more. You may be thinking of Drinking Bros, but I think it's because of me.
I'm reading it right now.
they get 20% off plus free shipping right now at hellotushy.com/revolution.
Is that real? On mine, I've got 10. So, hey, man. Yeah, who gives a shit? Yeah, it's 10% on mine.
Oh.
Jesse, maybe they like you better than me. Yes, that's hellotushy.com/revolution for 10% off and free shipping.
You know what?
I think you're thinking of the Fiber Monday special.
Monday.
Yeah, dude, that's over.
That's
Brah.
over.
It's over. It's Thursday.
Now it's the holidays.
Yeah, it's the holidays. Everybody's getting a bidet. I hooked this thing up. It took like fucking 5 minutes, dude. Boom, you're spraying water in your asshole all day long, dude. And everybody's out of toilet paper. Everybody's getting these goddamn things. I understand it. Go to hellotushy.com/revolution. Jabes, what are we, $50 away here, Giorgio?
46.
$46 away.
On the change, so
Jacob
like
Nickel.
46.
Yeah, Jacob Nickel just gave you $2. And that's where we're at on that. Is your girlfriend going to be pissed that you're going to Chappelle and Rogan? Oh, Big Dan's shaking his head. He goes, yeah.
Really?
She's going to miss
It's
out.
a work thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. What other job in the world just is like, hey, man, go to this once-in-a-lifetime event, and you can't bring your girlfriend?
What other employee would spread his butthole, though?
It's true. It's true. It's definitely Papa Giorgio. Yeah, the Taylor Swift thing drops tonight. Do you have a crime corner today, Jabes?
I do.
Do you? Come on. Crime corner. Crime corner.
We're going to go through this together. Sorry, I was just making sure that the tush was covered. Where are you, you motherfucker?
$36 to go, by the way.
Yeah,
Quick
carry
update.
on. Talk about something else really quick.
$36 to go. $10 from Jacob Nickel. We're down to $26, and you guys get to go see.
I believe it's $36.
No, Jacob Nickel just gave 10.
Now that makes it 36.
Gotcha. But yeah, we're getting real close to sending somebody on their dreams. Why are you laughing, Fake Tim? Because you got to explain this to your girlfriend tonight. Oh, she's not going to go to the greatest show of all time.
He should be, if we're really a content company, he should be required to go live on like Drinking Bros Instagram.
You can't do anything in there. You have no phone. You have no nothing. It's one of those things.
I mean, when he tells his girlfriend.
New plan, we don't tell them.
Does she watch the show? It's a big shrug there. If she doesn't, she'll never know about this. If so,
we're there. We got it.
Yeah. Did you get it?
Nuh-uh.
No way. Cut to Giorgio.
All right.
Daniel Villarreal and Craig Dulesky. Love you guys. Dude, so you'll have to talk about your experience on the show then. The Friday night show is going to be wild. God damn it, man. That's insane. Thank you, everybody. You just made our producer's fucking dreams come true.
Not
That's
his actual
awesome.
dream, I guess, because when we asked him what his dream was, it was like nothing that was ever going to happen ever.
Actually, I don't know.
You
Chappelle
never
was
know.
so
It
fucked
may.
up.
You never know.
No lie. He leaned down to the table and just lit our cigarette, or let the guy
It
next
gets
to us.
wild towards the end. If you keep your wits about you, you might be able
Imagine
to
on a
just...
Friday where nobody has to do anything the next day. Dude, tomorrow night's going to be insane. I'm jealous now. Where I'm
He
just
just
like, holy
whispers
shit.
in my ear, "You're
Well,
next,
Dan
son."
might not be able to go, so you might be able to just
I'm gonna have COVID.
hop in there. Yeah,
I know.
exactly. Of course.
And you know the weird thing too is when you get in there and get in the stalls and they check your COVID shit,
You start to get nervous.
you start to get nervous, and if you have it,
you're like,
there's no way out. Like they'll just
and
walk
we
you
were
out.
talking about too, we're like, what happens if you do? Like, do they quietly go, "Oh, sir, we're taking you to VIP," and then just like push you out the door and like cut it? You know what I mean? Like, because they can't, like, because they yell it out that you passed, but they couldn't be like, "Well, she was," you know, like failed. Anyway, I need
This is great.
image looked up while I'm reading this.
Go ahead, and then I'll
So-
shout out AJ Gamble, $6.48 for a pack of Cools and Tic Tacs for
Love
the
it.
show.
Love it.
For the show.
We brought in Tic Tacs too.
That's great. Yeah, we brought in Tic Tacs.
Yeah,
For sure.
they were just Tic Tacs though.
Yeah, I would bring, I'm sure you guys love drugs and all that shit, but like, dude, that'd be a great time for it right there. That's a perfect spot for it.
Don't drop in line though.
Yes.
Because if you don't pass.
If you don't pass, then you're all fucked up on ecstasy. And then,
Okay, so
boom.
crime corner.
Crime Crime Corner. What did you want them to look up? What was the picture?
He'll look it up as I'm reading it.
Okay.
He's
Gotcha. Hot Bob.
Hot Bob.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah.
Woman 25 forces flight to Texas to be diverted to Alabama after she vomited on herself, took off her pants, and got into a fight with another passenger on an airline staff. Now listen, this is the kind of flight I want to be on, right?
Yes.
So Sierra Nicole McClinton, 25. I want a picture of her just because some kind of hot, because you're like, oh. Okay.
All right.
Now this is who Giorgio needs to be taking.
This isn't a bad mugshot.
Concert.
Yeah, and this is, by the way,
she's from Texas. So.
Is she really? Mm-hmm. She's probably drinking, bro.
Probably. She looks kind of familiar, right?
Yes, she looks very familiar. What's her name again?
Sierra Nicole McClinton. Anyway,
keep talking. I'm going to look her up on Drinking Bros.
Caused her Houston-bound flight to land at a Mobile regional airport on Thursday. According to local police, the woman got into a fight with another passenger before getting into a disagreement with airline staff. When she exited the plane, the woman was only wearing a T-shirt and her underwear. McClinton faces charges of disorderly conduct, public intoxication. A witness on the flight said the woman had puked on herself and removed her pants. So if you are picturing what's happening, so she got on drunk, which we see always, right? Like if you're going from Vegas back home to LA, for example, you're going to see a stripper going home or somebody that's a little bit intoxicated or super hungover or had a little bit of something to get on the plane. So
I found
pretty
her.
Normal on Drinking Bros?
No, she's not on Drinking Bros.
Oh, okay.
She's got a baby, though. Keep going. Oh, boy.
I didn't put her name out there. The Daily Mail did. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, she was having some fun in Texas. Maybe I don't know, she lived somewhere else. But anyway, she ended up going to Alabama, which that's horrible.
Yeah.
But she's wasted. You're like, okay, there's a wasted person, whatever. She's just going to pass out.
Sure.
And what happens after that is what you would hope. Right? When you see this girl walk down the aisle, which
Yeah.
she's wasted.
Yep.
She's dressed from the night before. So she's already dressed sexy kind of, right?
Yeah.
She just got on. She barely made the flight, right?
Yeah.
Didn't sleep at all.
I found the video.
Oh my gosh, please.
Is there video from the plane?
I guess so. I didn't have it here. Okay, this is her after. This
is
her after.
This is on the screen, right?
Yep.
You got volume on that?
Yes.
Is there volume on that? Oh, you guys can hear it. We can't.
No, our microphones are plugged in.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you need volume. I think you could probably fill in all those blanks. You motherfucker. Yeah, I know. I am here. I have paid my fucking ticket. I am here. They're
shit, dude.
Spit. And is that blood on her shirt? Lord.
I am turned on right now.
I know.
Wow.
This girl is a good
wow.
fucking time. I think that's wine probably.
Why did
You see
they
that
let her
tongue
on
ring
the
too?
plane without pants on?
No, she had them on.
Okay.
She was dressed on the plane. She puked. And you're just drunk, she's
yeah.
blacked out. So she took her pants off because she puked on them.
I
And then
understand
she's
it.
sitting there in her underwear. Then people are like, "Oh, what's up?" And she's like, "Don't fucking tell me to fucking wear pants. This is a free country, motherfucker." Mask down and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
We've forgotten about the mask. Nobody's telling her "Ma'am, put on your mask." They're saying "Put on your pants."
Put on your pants, yeah. Oh,
Fuck
boy.
you. I have a baby. Look at all that shit around
Yeah,
her.
I've got a fucking baby, dude. Oh, no.
So
Tell you what you want, what you really, really want.
Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want this girl to go with Giorgio.
Look at all of the
night.
paper towels. Look at all the paper towels in the aisle there to
it's
cover
amazing.
up all
The
that
shoes,
puke.
those Keds.
Shoes are off.
The wine.
Yes.
Straight back up.
Yes,
Like it
yes.
was just red.
That's what it
bile.
looks like.
Yeah. Oh,
So
my
she was
God,
drinking wine
dude.
either on the plane, in the airport. So in the airport, they'll fucking overserve the shit out of you.
Yeah.
It's when you actually get on the plane that they wouldn't give her a drink, probably.
drink, yeah.
Which is the first affront to someone that's really drunk, right? So
Yep.
you don't get served, shit's gonna go down.
Down, yeah.
And it's going to go down to Alabama, even though you're trying to go all the way to fucking Hawaii or whatever they're going, right?
Ooh. Man. This is a great one. The fact that there's live video of this, because you know exactly who this girl is.
Oh, 100%.
I know her. I feel
and
like
no
I've-
offense, guys, and none should be taken, but she seems like a drinking bro.
Yes. I actually want to party with her.
Good time.
Yeah.
Party.
Love to have her at a live show.
Great stories.
Should we friend her on Facebook and get her on the show?
That'd be great.
Be fucking awesome.
Stop it, Giorgio.
Let me go ahead and hit that.
It won't be in time for tomorrow night.
Daniel Raffel, $25 for Giorgio's Dream. It's going to happen too. We're going to go ahead and follow this person because it doesn't appear like she's.
We did this with the squirrel guy.
Yeah.
Didn't he get back to us?
Yeah, he got back to us and said, "Hey, man, I'd love to be on the show."
What happened? Did we call him?
Yeah, I called him and he went to. He was in jail.
That's right.
So
That's right.
I did call him. I did. And Mickey Paulchuk or Paul.
Yes.
I called him and he was at that point because he was on the run and then he answered my Facebook thing and then
and we got him caught.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys remember this story. It's kind of like a crime corner. Forever ago, that this guy was giving meth to his squirrels. Had squirrels in his house and
Can we? Can we take this further?
What do you mean?
I just want. Do you mind if we take this further? Is that too crazy?
I don't know what you're asking because we're not gonna do a threesome. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm not asking for that. I'm not.
What do you want to do with this? What do you mean further? What's further?
So I'm on her Facebook page.
Sure.
Okay. I just want to ask you who this type of person is, right? Because I'm not. It is so I can follow her, but I can't friend her for some reason. All right, she's got one photo, and it's her with a child. It appears to be a Mexican child.
Okay.
She's white. She's clearly a white woman. It says she is single. She's a single mom in this whole sitch. Now, it's showing you kind of what she's interested in, so they do that. Songs and artists. Good Time by Nico Moon.
Okay.
Giorgio, do you know that band?
No.
Okay. The next one is Champagne Supernova by Oasis.
Perfect.
Of
She's
course.
white.
I'm all in. She's white.
She's white.
We're in, right?
Verified white.
Beach Baby by Bon Iver. Okay. So that is another. So
she's also like emotional.
Yes.
Sensitive. Likes
Obviously,
wine.
you just saw the video. Now, under artists, one of her favorite artists is John Mayer.
There you go.
So
she likes fuckboys.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
TV shows. The Office. She's a big Office fan.
Basic. Carry on.
Everything we're describing here is every white girl in America.
Yeah, but I like The Office. Okay, yeah, that's like saying I like breakfast for dinner sometimes. I know I'm crazy. Everybody fucking does. Everybody does. Not one person doesn't like fucking pancakes for dinner, you idiot. Okay, you like The Office, so you have eyes and ears. Carry on.
Some of her likes here.
God, I fucking know her, right?
Yes.
I know her.
We know her, dude. Wait, we can't show that. Get that off of there.
It's not on.
Not on. Okay,
it's not
good.
on. It's just for our. It's
for
our
you.
enjoyment.
Yeah, there you go,
dude.
I feel like we know this person. I know this
like
is so weird.
Dan brought her somewhere sometime.
I know. I feel
Not
like
you, Dan.
we fucking know this person, dude.
Not fake Dan, real Dan.
So, likes. Blessed to be Blessed is one of the groups that she likes on Facebook. I knew that would get Jesse.
Yeah, she's kicked out of that.
Snack
after this.
Betch is another one.
What?
Snack Betch. So that is Girls Meet the Internet. Rossi's Pottery, she's a big fan of. The pottery does look nice. There's some outdoor fireplaces and things like that. And then Bumholtz, Plastic Surgery. That is Michael Bumholtz, MD, plastic surgeon. So I'm not aware of what Michael's whole sitch is, but I'm looking at this, what could be her boyfriend here, or maybe not her boyfriend. I'm not sure. He looks like a normal dude.
He kind of looks like a cousin.
The guy on the right looks like Scooter Braun. That's serious. That's what Scooter Braun looks like in real life. Not a bad looking dude or whatever. And yeah, man. I mean, just going through, favorite people who like TV shows is always weird to me.
What's another TV show that she likes?
She's a baseball fan. One of the restaurants she likes is the Friendly Confines Altamont Springs. So that's in California. And
but she's the kind of girl that just does that to get laid.
I think to be fair, nobody updates their interests on Facebook since 2009.
So true. I would hate
been
to look at mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. You're right. I haven't done that either. I think, or the people I liked and any of that shit. I'm not going to judge her. The weird thing is, I do feel like we know this person.
I do really feel like we know her.
And I'm not even mad at anything that went on that flight at all. We've all been there.
Totally.
You know?
Totally.
Her puking all over the plane, though.
I know. Well, I personally have never been there, but I've been like,
we know that person. Yeah.
Other places.
Right. The only thing is, if you're on a flight and you're in that small fart tube, because it looks small, that plane, smelling someone else's puke, but I guess you're wearing mask. Everybody was wearing mask because of COVID. Smelling someone else's puke would have made me puke all over the floor too.
Yeah. Because you're already smelling everybody's farts.
Yeah.
In the fart tube.
Yeah. I'm a sympathy puker.
On top of that. And then
also,
everybody. I think we would have also been a little hungover, depending on where the plane was going. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, every time I get on a plane hungover, I go, if this thing fucking crashes, I think I'd be like, okay with it.
Somebody said, Reed White said, White Claw Mermaid. Dude, it does remind me exactly. Oh my God, you're right. He nailed it. There was a girl on the cruise.
Yeah, that's definitely not her.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. That's so funny. Yeah, I feel like we know this part. Like, for real. That's so funny. She's not a drinker, bro.
She about to be.
Yeah. If you're looking for a friend.
The girls meet the internet picture. What was that?
I don't know. It's just a hand over a mouse.
No, it's 2 fingers over a vagina.
Nope, that is a mouse pad, Jesse.
Yeah, but let's
be real. To I understand.
Okay. But what is that about?
Look, it's a very...
But do you know what I mean? Like, what is the group? That's what I mean. Girls meet the internet.
It's
like,
a great one. It's a great one.
Okay.
That's like I'm actually very proud of that graphic, and I don't know who did it, but it's very clever.
It's great. I'm just wondering about the...
It's funny how you saw pussy first, and then I saw a mouse, but I guess that's just who we are, you know? I don't see women as objects. You know, I see them as people who enjoy mouses. If
it was a dick, you would have seen that first. Do you know what I mean? It's all what you got.
Craig Zaleski says, what pH category is she under? Might know her from there. And he's laughing. What's pH stand for?
Pornhub.
Oh, there it is.
We are cool. We know what's up. Yeah.
You can't say you went on Pornhub anymore. You got to just deny ever going there now.
That's right, because they're flagging people on YouTube for this. Have you heard about this?
No.
If you talk about Pornhub, it's like Fight Club. If you talk about Pornhub,
it should be like Fight Club.
You're out of there. Yeah. And they're having a really hard time with underage people uploading sex videos and shit like that. So I understand it. I knew it would happen eventually, but you know, even look, all the best eventually go down. Girls Gone Wild, all that shit. Remember there was like 5 million lawsuits against that guy?
Yeah.
Joe Francis.
Yeah. As there should have been.
Well, here's the thing. He asked for ID and then, you know, got consent allegedly, or somebody else did. But hey, man, who fucking knows? Mm-hmm. Who knows? Somebody was asking if she's on Farmers Only. I have no. She doesn't look like a farmer, but just like a normal party girl. Again, Giorgio, if you brought this girl to the office and said, "This is my girlfriend," unbeknownst to this story, I would have been like, "Oh, you guys will probably get married." Like, doesn't this look like the girl that Giorgio would marry?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like the girl I would marry, not the girl I want to marry.
Yeah. It'd be like brilliant.
This has been one of the funnest shows of all time today.
It's so fun. Tansy's like, I'd tailgate with her.
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah.
Get her on the show, Tansy.
Yeah, dude. By the way, Tansy's show drops tomorrow night. He's got Tailgate Legends on Drinking Bros Sports. Subscribe to that. That is up and rocking, dude. Drinking Bros Sports. And leave a 5-star review and a quick rating on that as well on iTunes. That'll help move us on up the charts. Same with Ross Patterson Revolution. Leave a review and a 5-star. We greatly appreciate it. And in all sincerity, this was unbelievably nice, what you guys did for Fake Dan and Giorgio today. It's pretty rad. So no lie, the second this ends, I'll call and get these tickets right now so you guys can go tomorrow night. Dan is looking like
he's scared. Don't worry, we'll find someone else to take your place if you can't go last minute.
Give him a microphone, because I have a feeling this was something that your girlfriend really, really wanted to go to.
Yeah.
And now you have to call and say, dude, you can't go to this.
Yeah, she does stand up in Austin, so I mean,
your girlfriend does?
Yeah,
what?
This would have been great for her too.
That would have been great for her. It's a shame. It's a shame.
Guys, I'll go with Dan's girlfriend.
You guys, That's what you should do. 100%. That's what you should do. Dan, you would be okay with that, right?
Yeah, why not?
She also
Dude,
wouldn't give a fuck. She would be like, sorry, Dan, fuck you.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I love it. I love every second of it. You guys,
so funny. Wait, pick up the mic real quick. So just let me ask you here, because look, I Giorgio does stand up currently. I used to do it. That's how I started my career, like when I was 16 years old, doing stand-up. I know what it's like when you have your favorite comedians in the world. Is this your girlfriend's favorite comedian?
She really likes Chappelle. She's pretty indifferent about Rogan. So.
Yeah,
gotcha.
sure.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
I understand. Chappelle's
for Rogan's for dudes in their like late 20s, early 30s. Gets into like jiu-jitsu, gets a sleeve tag.
Yeah. But because you and I had talked about this because we saw Bill Burr on Saturday, which was awesome. Austin is like the mecca for everything right now. Even James Marsden was like, "Yeah, she fucking bought a place in Austin."
I know, it's ridiculous.
This morning on Kelly and Ripa.
Kelly and Ryan.
Is Ryan really on there anymore? It's just Kelly and Ripa. At my point,
Yeah,
she really runs that show. But Jesse and I were chatting about it. The two best in the world, in my opinion, are Chappelle and Bill Burr, right? Like that's 1 and 2 in the world.
Yeah, for the sole reason of saying whatever, like setting their brand very early enough, not giving a fuck, and literally saying. I mean, the rant that Bill Burr went on about women was legendary. Could he fucking do that if he didn't set that precedent like way back in the day where he's like, I don't give a fuck what you cancel me.
Yeah.
Cancel me. And same with Chappelle. They just do it. And it's bringing comedy back, right? And Joe Rogan they used to say that about him, but he's kind of not, right? Like he's sort of backing off a little bit, whereas Bill Burr and Chappelle are going full force, no question, saying whatever they want.
Right. Oh boy, it's so funny. Bill Burr, he did this bit on the female kicker from Vanderbilt.
Oh, it was fucking great,
Just fucking
dude.
destroyed her for. It was like a good 15, 20 minutes, dude. It was so great.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right.
That fucking kick was awful.
Yeah.
Like, what are we fucking talking
what are we
about
fucking
here?
doing? Very similar to what I said. I want to see this girl get trucked. Just fucking trucked. It was great.
But that's the kind of shit I say.
We should absolutely send a camera crew over to your house to have you explain this to her tonight.
Yeah.
And then get that on. Hot
Giorgio,
Bob
you're
is
gonna
never
have to-
shaking
yep.
his head faster. That's so fucking funny.
Giorgio has his camera ready. They could go over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get a nice
What do you
reaction
reckon?
shot.
He's got to be hidden though. He's got to be in a closet, like just from the.
Or put her on speaker, and then you can film that just so you can stay at work, Dan.
Yeah. Oh God, you're gonna get crucified if she does stand up and you're not going to Chappelle because he plays like twice a year. Like fuck.
But he's gonna end up saying, "You can go." Like, I don't need to go. You can go. And she will not skip a beat and be like,
"Yep,
thank you. That was the right thing to do.
That was
Goodbye."
No chance. I'm going.
What? Okay. Plot twist. I thought he was.
The beauty of it was Chappelle when he opened up, he was like, "Man," he's like, "I've only done a handful of shows in like 12 years," and it was just like, "Oh, you're right."
Yeah, I can dream for that $2,800, but
yeah, no.
Realistically, yeah. I mean, we already got our goal. So.
If we weren't shadow banned right now, I would easily this would be easy. And but now we have the hardcore amazing nooners who were able to pull this off.
For me, that's
right
all
now.
I need.
Exactly, dude.
I don't need any more than these
Richard
people.
Danoff is officially my father.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he adopted you.
He is daddy.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he emailed you paperwork to submit.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
To legally change your last name to Danoff.
To Danoff.
Yes. This is one of the funnest shows of all time. I know. Just people are asking for you to call your girlfriend live on air right now. Brought to you by Mint Mobile.
Should we?
That is going to be up to Dan. I'm
She's
not
at
in the
work.
Yeah. Oh, even better.
Even better. Hun, I'm going to need you to step outside for a minute. What? It's super
What?
important.
Super
And then
important.
get on and then tell her that. That'd be great.
She may be on air on Saturday. She was gonna co-star the UFC watch
Nice.
along. So we could ask her how
the
she's
night
feeling.
after.
Perfect. And this is what we do here.
Tune
We
in
create
to, yes.
drama
Well, the
to
thing
film
is,
it later.
I already told her I was going to take her out on Friday night.
Man, you guys fucking suck, dude.
It just keeps getting better, dude. Logan will point $2. Call Dan's girlfriend live on air. It's so good. I tell you what, tune into Drinking Bros Sports on Saturday night. You'll get the full story from Dan that night. That'll be absolutely fucking
It'll be
hilarious.
half watch along, half how we explained to two girls that the night before we both went to Chappelle without them.
Yeah, exactly.
You should on your college basketball show, you should have her on as your special guest to make picks all night. And then every single pick that Dan makes, she'll be like, wrong.
She doesn't want to talk about basketball. She went to Kansas State, so they just lost to a D2 program.
Yeesh.
By like 17.
Oh, boy. Her week just keeps getting worse, doesn't it? That's what we do. We make dreams happen on here while we crush others.
Yeah.
Because Chappelle will never play again. Like he's
No.
This is it.
This is a really big decision for Dan to make.
Yeah. Yep.
I would hate to be in his position, but
It's a pretty easy call. I mean, my goat versus my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I would like you to play her that audio.
yeah.
Especially
keep this entire episode.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
Show.
I was being honest. These are front row tickets, so you'll be in the front row. Like I wasn't.
Well,
lying.
we better get on it now.
I will.
Let's
I'll call him now. But this is amazing. This is the best show of the year for me.
You are the best.
This is awesome. And then we'll have these guys back on and talk about their experience next week. This is so good. We have the best listeners on the planet for real. I'm Ross. This is Jesse. But in all honesty, this show is for you guys. You guys did this, and it's amazing. So thank you to the Nooners. Thank you to the Nooner crew. We love you guys, and we'll have a lot of stories for you next week.
Yep. Dan might be single.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.